ready to go. Lowering kit came. Super excited about that. I'll go ahead and leave a link down in the description if you want to grab the same lowering kit as me. It's an SR Performance lowering kit. It's the touring series. Let's go ahead and look at my pretty little lowering kit. Look at that, all nicely packaged, all nice and shiny too. Oh, I'm fucking excited. So these are supposed to give me an 1.5 inch a drop. If you drive a New Edge Mustang, you hate your little monster truck, just like me. So this is gonna be nice. Let me go ahead and get the car jacked up. Let me go get my tools, and we're gonna start tearing into it. Okay, so I got the car jacked up, ready to pop the hubcaps off, and then I can take the lug nuts off. And after that, you're going to want to have to disconnect is the shock mount down there, and then your axle will be able to lower enough for you to slide the springs out. You just slide the new ones in, jack it back up, and install everything else. So let's get into that process. And it's an 18 mil for the, I guess, the front side, and then the back side is going to be a 15 mil. I've got this one broke free. I need to go over there and break that one free. Before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and get the jack. I'm going to jack it up just barely under the axle. Then after that, I can go ahead and finish taking these bolts off, and I guess the nuts off the bolts, and then I can slide the bolts out. And then your axle is still hooked up to the car, so you'll be able to lower it, take those out, and then put it back up. Alrighty, so I've got the nuts off both of these bolts. I got the jack on the axle there. Just gonna come in here. And I might need to grab a screwdriver. I'm not gonna do this part on camera. I was gonna try to, but then I realized that it's just not happening. But obviously, so you do that, and then you can take a screwdriver smaller than the hole, stick it in there, tap it out the rest of the way. Do it on both sides, and then slowly you can lower your axle. The bolts are now out. I'm ready to drop the axle. Got my little buddy out here with me. Ready to drop the axle, and then, yeah, I guess hopefully we jacked it up enough to where we can just pull the springs out. If not, we're gonna have to wait until my buddy gets here, and we'll have to use his car, bump down to AutoZone, and we'll have to get the little tool so we can compress the spring, pull it out, put the new one back in. So yeah, let's get into that real quick. Okay, so I've just gotten the rear driver shock out with no tool. All I did was step on that, and then you see that, and you bounce it. So I just bounced it, and it was able to come out. So now we're gonna go ahead and hit the other side up. That's a pretty big difference. And these still have to like decompress and break in, so yeah, I don't know, I'm really excited. I didn't happen to have a video before I lowered the car. I did take a bunch of before pictures, so we will go ahead and I guess install it, and we'll have an after video. I probably have a video of my car somewhere, so let's get into that. Okay, so this side I just did the same thing. Stepped, and then I grabbed one of the lower springs, and I just kind of, as I bounce it, rock it out. So I wish I recorded it. This side slid out a lot easier. I assume it's because the other side was already out. And then if you're smart, you've bought these ahead of time because they're only online. You can't find these anywhere near you at a parts store. Okay, so just like you see me there bouncing it, I don't want to bounce it because it'll fall out because of how short it is. I mean, it's just barely in there. So you'll leave it like that. You'll go ahead, you'll do the other side, and then you'll start jacking it back up, get that bolted back up. Then the caliper, wheel, boom. So let's get started on that. Okay, so you just see me jack it up there, pause and make sure that these were sitting in the right spot still. Boom, slide the bolts in. When this one aligned, boom, then that one aligned. Okay, now I'm sliding that one in. So now I can go ahead and put the nuts back on and then put the wheels back on. Alrighty, so it is the next morning. Got the back finished up. The brake calipers were messing with me. You don't need to actually remove them on the rears. You need to remove them on the fronts. So don't remove the rear brake calipers and it'll go a lot faster for you. But yeah, everything's put back together. Okay, so I got the car jacked up, got the wheel off. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the 15 mils right here. And then the other one is down here. And then I'm just gonna rest it on here because I don't have any zip ties. You would zip tie it to like that or something. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this off. You're also going to need to disconnect these two bolts here and this here. And then you'll be able to drop down, take your spring out, put the other stuff in. So I'll come back, we'll hit this up next probably. Alrighty, so I'm just in here right now taking this off. Pretty easy, you're gonna have to do it to both sides obviously. I'm not able to take these off right now. I don't have the proper tools. Buddy is coming today, so when he comes, we're going to hit the parts store up and go and get that. I believe it's an inch deep socket, so that's what I'm gonna get. And then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop over to the other side, take that off, and then I got nothing else to do until he comes, so. All right, so I got the two bolts and nuts out. That would be a 15/16 and a 13/16. Everything's disconnected now, so we're ready to just drop this. And as you can see, it's already falling out. So I'm gonna drop it. And okay, so I'm here putting the new springs in. I just used a ratchet strap to get out the old ones. I slipped it in under there and hooked it on for say like here. And then I just pulled down and bounced this and then got it out. That's just how I did it because I didn't rent the tool. But here we are in the install, so I'll set you guys up and we'll get going on this. Okay, just like that. Your spring is seated. You can start jacking it up, putting it back together. So all I've done is jacked it up, and I've slid this in first into the little slot here in your shock. Then the bolt holes were aligned. I slid the bolts in. The sway bar just slid down over. I had to press this in a little bit with my thumb. As you see there, it just popped up. It's just enough to rock the tension. I slid my little washer over. I have to put my nuts back on the bolts, and I have to get the nut for this. All right, so I've got everything bolted back up on both sides. We're just working on putting the caliper back on. So that's your 15 mil here, and your other one right down there. Sorry about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish that up, go ahead and do the other side, so you can go ahead and put the tire back on, and then yeah, so that'll be pretty much it. We'll go from there. Alrighty, so I got the passenger side finished up. I'm gonna go ahead and put the wheels back on, take it off the jack stands, and we'll go somewhere.